This is J435611. You have two choices to make. First of all, do you want a 2-carat or would you like a 3-carat teardrop shaped diamond? Then you decide which color gold would you like. Would you like yellow gold or would you like white gold? And these are all gold through and through. They're not gold filled, they're not gold flashed or plated. This is all gold. But will you look at the size of that teardrop shaped necklace? Wow, that stone is huge. Teardrop shapes, they look like they're literally dripping off your neck. They have huge visual weight, right? And the challenge with a teardrop shape is getting the cut right, because a teardrop shaped stone is actually cut with one pointy end, obviously, and one round end, so it's bottom heavy. And you want it to give you the light play, that sparkle that a brilliant round does, but you want the graceful elegance like a marquee would bring to the table. So it's as if a marquee, which is the football shape, is as if that marquee shape and the round shape had a baby. And to cut it is not easy. A lot of times you'll see what they refer to as windowing within the gem. You see it more in our colored gemstone department than you do in our diamonds. And what windowing is, it's when you can see all of a sudden through the stone, there's not a lot of color, like it becomes very washed out in places, and you don't want that. So when you look at these teardrops, and I want to move them gently so you can really see, do you see how it looks like shattered glass? I mean, that is an incredibly well-cut stone right there. See, no dead spaces, all light, nothing but sparkle, nothing but shine. You've got to admit that is something to behold. Aren't you going to be proud to own that? This came by your request. It is brand new today. Again, I listen very closely to your requests. That's why I would invite you to leave your requests on my Facebook page. There's a post that says House of Love on it, and you can read that if you'd like. But that's where I want you to post so that I can give you a shout out, like Gloria, for example, and June, and Tanya, and all the rest. Jerry, everybody's coming in over and over again. It's really awesome. I love this. So I want to communicate with you. I used to do this in the old days, back when I hosted shows regularly on another network. I would bring my iPad out and we would talk as we go along. But I always pass along your suggestions, and some of the best items have come from you. So I really appreciate that a lot. Now, one of the things that you like about this piece is that you can make an adjustment in the size. Do you see this little jump ring right here? So if you want to wear it as a choker one day and you want to extend it out longer the next, you have the option to do that. So that's kind of a benefit that we don't offer on every necklace. And look at the shine on that chain. This is not, I think it's obvious too when you're looking at home, this is not one of those little dental floss chains, right? You know how when you go into a jeweler and they have that little whisper of a chain and you think, oh, it's so dainty. And it is, it's pretty. But the problem is they do break, and they're not meant to be worn long term. They're meant to be worn so you can wear it right away. You don't have to wait, until you get a chain. Because we know that as jewelers, when you buy something, you want to wear it out of the store, right? So that's why they use those little chains. We think we needed to beef it up. We needed to give you, oh man, I want this so bad I can taste it. Isn't that pretty? I mean, the girl in me is just, the diamond expert in me loves firelight. The girl in me is like, oh my God, I gotta have it. $2,110 or $32.28. Oh, so good. Let me hold it up. Isn't it pretty? Wouldn't you love it? I mean, come on. And again, the necklace I'm wearing up high, that's not coming out until the big diamond day on June 26th. I would be shocked if these lasted until then. Love, love, love this. They want the 2-carat? You're ordering more of the 2? Oh, really? I want the 3. Go big, baby, right? We only have 15 available in the white, so we'll see who gets it first. And 12 in the yellow. I got to fix this. In the 3-carat, 9 in the white, and 8 in the yellow. I want the biggies. So what are you going to choose for you? Yum. It's hard to cut a pear shape. And a lot of people don't like to cut them because you do have a lot of loss to the material. When you've got a fine diamond like this, and not all diamonds when they're lab grown grow like this. Not all diamonds are perfection like this. Not all diamonds fall into that same, VS plus clarity, that same, near colorless quality. It's just crazy that we have something so spectacular, to me anyway, and I'd love to hear your feedback, for $3,200. $200. I sit here and I scratch my head. Do your comparison shopping, but come home to us, because I can guarantee you're going to find something that you love. Or, oh, look at it. Look, it's flickering. Oh my gosh, look at the camera work. Did you see that? Wow. It was reflecting back as it was turning, and it was like there was literally a flame coming from that stone. Did anybody see that but me? That was amazing. Wasn't that fun? I tell you. This is what we love about diamonds. If you want the 3 carat, you can do it on 5 easy pays of $645.80. I know it's a big chunk of change. Things that are worth it cost money. They do. They do. Sometimes if a price is too good, seems too good to be true, it's because it is too good to be true. But what we do is we develop this for you. We go directly to the growers. I had an opportunity. I was invited to one of the growing facilities to see how a diamond forms when it's grown in the lab. It is fascinating. So as I walked out, and as far as I could see, there were these little pods that were all growing diamonds. It was very, very space agey to me. And I was with a chemist who walked me over to one of the pods and said, look inside. And I gazed inside, and it was bright red, and it was this incredibly hot temperature. And he's like, put your hands on the container. I said, you're not going to get, there's no way I'm doing that. That's hot in there. And he said, no, do it. And it's cold to the touch. So it's cold to the touch, but it's hot inside. And it starts with, I feel like a mad scientist, but it starts with the seed of a diamond. The piece of a diamond grows another diamond. Now think about it. It's kind of like growing tomatoes, right? You start your tomatoes from the seed of a tomato, or your peppers, and then they grow into peppers. And some of them are grown in a hothouse. Same analogy. These pieces are grown man-tended, so their odds of being more perfect are there. It's almost like sending your kids to college, right? You send your kids off to the better schools because you think your odds are going to be better of getting back a finer product. Well, it doesn't always work that way. But if all things are right, you get a finer product, and we nailed it with this. And thank you to whoever it was that asked for us to create this. And I want you to know we listen to you. And I'm saying from the bottom of my heart, I'm here for you right now live. Go to Michelle Lau for QVC and let me know what you want us to do. Let me know what you want to see. I have a meeting with the buyer on Monday, and I promise I'll pass along all your requests and we'll get to work. We'll see what we can do. You are going to love that necklace. Mama likey very much. And I want the 3 carat, just in case anybody's asking.